Can you say holy grail of Acceleracers Gen 2? This collection is nuts.
And what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Acceleracers Hub. First things first, before we get too far into this, we currently have a 15% off sale on the Acceleracers Hub website. Link is down in the description of the video. 15% off everything. Carded cars, cards, anything you see on the site, 15% off. It's not going to last too much longer, so definitely go and snag anything that you've been waiting for. And secondly, we are officially on IG. I made an Acceleracers Hub Instagram page. A lot of you guys have mentioned that over the past couple of months, so I did go ahead and throw one up. I'm not sure how often I'll be posting on it, but the link is down in the description for anyone that's interested. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been missing out on some awesome Instagram posts from some of the customizers. Their pages are incredible. For today's video, we're gonna be jumping back into the collection review series. It's been a while since we've done one of these. And let me tell you right off rip, both of these guys have awesome displays for their collections. You guys are gonna love it. So the two collections that we're gonna be taking a look at today, first one's gonna belong to a member of the community named Logan. And then in the back half of the video, we're gonna take a look at a collection of the member of the community named Jesse. So be sure to stay tuned for both. So just a little bit of background on Logan. He kind of followed the traditional Acceleracers fan arc, if you will, where he had all the hyperpods, cards, cars as a kid. They sort of vanished as he grew up. And then once you get that adult job, you start recollecting. It's kind of the similar path that most of us took. But he has amassed quite an impressive collection. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
So right off rip, guys, we have the big glass display cases. Check this out. We got the track sets on top, shelves full of all sorts of Acceleracers and Highway 35 goodies. Let's take a closer look at it. So we're going to start off right on the top shelf with some of the coolest stuff in this collection. Starting on the left, we got the Truck and Transporter RD05 set, the greatest loop track set from Highway 35. In the back, we have the Acceladrome and the Ultimate track set from Highway 35. Both very cool to see new in box. Right below that, we have the Atomics pack. And this is interesting. I always was under the impression that the Atomics set only came in those canisters that had like little track sets and everything. But somebody let me know down in the comments. I've never seen Atomics in packaging like this. And then dropping down a shelf, we have another track set. This is the Swamp Beast track set in the back, and it looks like it's in a pretty good looking box too. I don't know about you guys, but as a kid, that was the one track set that I really wanted that I could never find in stores. I had the Acceladrome, just never found the Swamp Beast. But right in front of that, we have a whole bunch of carded Acceleracers cars, including some of the gems. I see Reverb, Chicane, and Spectite standing up in the back. And then dropping down one more shelf, looks like we have the Highway 35 Zamax set in the collector's case down front and center. We have two more Highway 35 track sets. I think it's the Greatest Crash, and then on top of that, I want to say it's Greatest Challenge. Someone might have to correct me down in the comments, along with the Highway 35 Collector Special Edition and some video games. And it just keeps getting better and better, guys. On this shelf, starting on the back left, we have a custom Acceleracharger in the Acceleracharger packaging, which is very cool. Then right next to it, we have the Speed of Silence movie with the Chrome RD06 on top. Next to that, we have the Accelerator soundtrack. Have you guys seen the prices on those lately? And then a video pack and a DVD pack, respectively, from Highway 35, complete with some of the cars. And then in the front row, it looks like we have a couple of Gen 2 cars on the left. I see the Strip Metal Power Rage and the Cosmic Realm Spectite, two beauties right there. And then moving along on the right, we have, it looks like a sealed new in package set of all four of the Acceleracers DVDs, which is very cool. I had one as a kid. Always wondered where my mom found it. And then finally down on the bottom shelf, last but not least, it looks like in the front row, we have a full set of the McDonald's Acceleracers and Highway 35 cars. And then in the back, we have three carded Hyperpods. Looks like each of the ones that came with one of the DVDs, or the splits of Ignition, if you will, the Dual Driller, the Slam Ram, and the Carpoon Hyperpod. And obviously my favorite, down in the far back right, we have an Acceleracers booster pack that is new in package. Those are tough to find these days. And I sure hope you guys didn't think we were done, because here is a full factory sealed set of Highway 35 cars in the collector's case, the 1 of 1,000 box. And fun tidbit here, he actually bought the case empty and then collected all the cars loose to fill the case. That is a pretty remarkable feat. I've seen people do that with the Acceleracers factory sealed set, but this is probably one of the first people that I've heard of that's done it with the Highway 35 one. And Logan also has a carded new in package Acceleracers Power Rage with the rear window tampos. How many of you guys had a Power Rage that had the rear window tampos as a kid? I personally never would have even noticed that. I was too focused on the car itself. And here are a couple more shots of his carded Acceleracers cars, because you can never see too many shots of gorgeous carded Teku cars. Spectite, High Voltage, Power Rage, Battle Spec, Chicane, Reverb. I cannot get enough. And here is a better shot of that bottom shelf on his display case with all three of the Hyperpods. And you can actually see as a couple of custom cars featured in the back there as well, a Teku Slingshot and a Teku Diora 2. And here's another shot of the shelf with the Highway 35 track sets, the greatest challenge and greatest crash. He said he has 3 out of the 5, and one thing he would like to add to his collection is the other 2 of those track sets, to have the full set of 5, and you definitely don't see full sets of those very often. And here's another shot of those carded Gen 2 cars. They are absolutely beautiful, and if you were going to have 6 of them, he probably picked 6 of the best to have. The strip metal Power Age, he said, was probably the hardest item to find in his collection, but that strip metal set is just out of this world. The Power Age, the Iridium, cannot say enough about the strip metal Riveted as well, but that Cosmic Realm Spectite, whew.
And that is going to wrap it up for Logan's collection. I'm not going to lie, he's kind of got me wanting to get one of those giant glass display cases. Those things just look sick. I know we saw Metrometrics had one. CJ30 Luke on that massive collection, he had some awesome glass displays. They just bring a collection, they make it pop 10 times more. But now we're going to transition over to Jesse's collection, who has some pretty cool diorama style setups for his cars. I love seeing diorama displays. Let's go ahead and jump right into it.
All right, so we're going to start off Jesse's collection. He has a whole bunch of Looseman Acceleracers cars, and he's got most of them featured in a parking garage style diorama, which is pretty stinking cool. So obviously on top, he's got the Teku vehicles. Love seeing the loose Spectite and Reverb, and then the Metal Maniacs right below. And is it a coincidence that the Team Teku was on top? I'm not 100% sure it was. Teku on top always. Flathead Fury up in the front on the Metal Maniacs section, and then we've got the Silencers right below that. And obviously Cub Light featured front and center for the Silencers cars. We got the drones coming up right below that, but I'm kind of picturing, guys, a full parking garage style diorama full of customs. Wouldn't that be absolutely sick? And then wrapping up this diorama display, we have the racing drones on the bottom. You see RDO 8 on the left, and then one of those 3D printed custom RDO 7s. Love seeing those in people's collections all the way on the right. And then we have some more goodies next to the diorama. Looks like an old Smoky custom with a movie accurate Riveted on the back. Got a Slam Ram Hyperpod right next to it. And then a Rocket Socket Hyperpod complete with the tone necklace hanging down. Shout out to Acceleracers Customs for bringing those to the community. And then the Highway 35 World Race complete car carrying case with a full set of Highway 35 cars. And then he has another diorama display. This one has a couple of the Highway 35 cars featured in it. We got the Street Breed team on top, and I love these displays that have the lights inside. It reminds me of the one that Sparky's Creation did, the Metal Maniacs Garage one. But we've got some Road Beasts down on the bottom, Pete Vulture on the far right, and then the Caterpillar Crawler Hyperpod down front and center to wrap it up.
And that is going to wrap it up for this collection review video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing Jesse and Logan's collection. Huge shout out to them for submitting it to be featured on the channel. And if any of you guys want to get your collections featured on the channel, just shoot me an email at acceleratorshub@gmail.com. Going to leave it down in the description of the video as well. Just send me some photos, a little bit of backstory on your collection, and we will get you in a collection review video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to smash the like button, go down, hit the subscribe button for more Acceleracers related content, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.